GitHub Copilot SubAgents in Visual Studio Code. What are subagents? In GitHub Copilot, agents are AI tools that help you write, fix, or explore code. A subagent is just a special helper agent that runs separately from your main Copilot session with its own context. What do subagents do? A subagent is a mini AI task that runs in isolation. It knows only what you send it, does its job, and returns a result without cluttering your main session's context. Why use subagents? The main advantage is to work in isolated environments, so your current files don't get accidentally touched. It reduces the size of your context window. In short, you get a better response from your AI model. How to run subagents? In GitHub Copilot, you can call a subagent with a special instruction like #run subagent. Here I have an example of a prompt I am going to run within the chat of GitHub Copilot. Notice it is going to review some of my code and return to me a short list of risks found, a concrete fix, and one priority recommendation. I'll put a copy in the description. So here it is pasted into the chat of GitHub, and I'm now going to run it within GitHub Copilot. I click run and off we go. And you see it starts to do its work just as normal, but it's working in the background. It's not going to affect anything else. I'm going to have to speed this up so you can see the result. So here we come now with the result coming back just like you would get a normal result back when you do a prompt. But here's the big difference. With subagents, they do all the work and only return their findings. So they're most useful for when you want to refactor code or you want to do a review. And once you get, or you want to do some research, and once you get that research back, you can then pass it on to your main agent. So that keeps your context window very nice and lean, which means you get a better result. Now here I've just showed now to pass it on to your main agent, you simply go down to there. Notice I've selected agent, and now I will simply put in there, go and fulfill this task, selecting anything you want. In summary, subagents are the next stage forward in agentic programming. Subagents do a lot of hard work in the background and pass the final response to your main agent that then implements the final process. This means that your main agent only gets the data it needs to work on, making the final product much more reliable. Thank you very much.